In a bustling Los Angeles courtroom, a tense case was about to unfold, one that no one would soon forget. 19-year-old Jalen Dawson stood accused of grand theft auto and resisting arrest. To the casual observer, he seemed like just another teenager caught in trouble. But beneath the surface, Jalen was no ordinary defendant. What happened next would shock the courtroom and change Jalen's life forever. Judge Walter Grayson was presiding over the case. Known for his no-nonsense approach and years of experience on the bench, Judge Grayson had little patience for what he saw as juvenile theatrics. When Jalen entered the courtroom, the judge's demeanor was immediately dismissive. Judge Grayson, "You think you're some kind of legal expert, kid? This isn't a debate club." A few chuckles rippled through the courtroom, but Jalen didn't flinch. Unlike most defendants, he wasn't intimidated. For years, Jalen had immersed himself in legal studies, learning everything he could from his mother, Denise, a seasoned paralegal who had taught him the ins and outs of the law. The prosecution laid out their case. Prosecutor Mitchell Carrington painted a picture of a reckless young man caught red-handed. They claimed Jalen was driving a stolen Audi and led police on a dangerous chase through downtown Los Angeles before attempting to flee on foot. Prosecutor Carrington, "Your Honor, the evidence is clear. The defendant was caught in possession of a stolen vehicle and resisted arrest. This is a serious offense." To most, the story seemed straightforward, but Jalen knew the prosecution's case had a glaring hole, and he was ready to expose it. When it was his turn, Jalen calmly rose and addressed the court. "Jalen Dawson, Your Honor, I move to dismiss the testimony of Officer Daniel Ruiz." The courtroom buzzed with surprise. No one expected this young man to challenge the testimony so boldly. Jalen Dawson. According to the original police report, Officer Ruiz never actually saw me in the vehicle. The report indicates the real perpetrator was a white individual. This crucial detail has been ignored. Jalen handed the court the police report, highlighting the key passage. Silence fell. Judge Grayson studied the document closely, his confident expression wavering. This was a turning point. The prosecution had overlooked vital evidence, and Jalen was ready to capitalize on it. Judge Grayson, after reviewing the evidence, I find the testimony of Officer Ruiz inadmissible. Case dismissed. Whispers erupted throughout the courtroom. Jalen had done what many thought impossible. He had outsmarted the system. Outside the courthouse, reporters scrambled for answers. Cameras flashed as journalists crowded around Jalen. Reporter, "Jalen, did you expect the judge to dismiss the case?" Jalen pulled his hoodie over his head, quietly slipping past the crowd. Waiting for him was his mother, Denise. Denise Dawson. "You scared me half to death." Jalen Dawson. "Had to take a risk, Ma, but it paid off." The case was more than a legal battle. It was a defining moment for Jalen. Despite the odds stacked against him, his knowledge and courage had turned the tide. In the days that followed, Judge Grayson reflected on the young man he had underestimated. Judge Grayson, to himself, "You should consider law school, Jalen. You have the potential." And that's exactly what Jalen did. He channeled this victory into a lifelong mission. From that day forward, he dedicated himself to studying law, determined to become the kind of attorney who fights for justice, just like the one he faced in court. Jalen's story is a powerful reminder. Never judge someone by appearances, and never underestimate the power of knowledge and perseverance. Thank you for watching this incredible story of courage and intellect. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more inspiring tales. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. For more stories that feed your mind and inspire your soul, this is Book Wisdom Central, your source for wisdom through storytelling. Would you like me to help you add any specific style or tone to this script? Or maybe break it down by sections with approximate timings?